This is a tutorial for the use of RSTTool, which is a software developed by Mick O'Donnell in order to create diagrams that represent the analysis, text analysis using rhetorical structure theory. Thanks, Mick, for the great program, the great software. Well, if you are starting an analysis from scratch, from the beginning, you should choose this option, import text file. The text must be in a txt file. Okay, so I'm going to click here to choose the text file locate. I'm going to locate the text that we are going to analyze, which is this one, buckets in a basket. Now I have to choose the relation set that we are going to use to analyze the text. As there are many relation sets in RST, I'm going to click here, use master, and I'm going to locate the one that I want to use, which is the extended one. And now I'm going to click on import so that the text will be imported to the program, to the software. So here the text is here. Okay. There are some strange symbols here. I'm going to edit. And the first thing we have to do now is to segment the text. The text must be segmented in elementary discourse units, which are units which represent paratactic clauses or coordinate clauses, hypotactic clauses or adverbial clauses, and appositive clauses. We cannot segment, according to the theory, completive clauses and restrictive clauses, because they only have a syntactic function in the main clause and they do not hold any rhetorical relation. So to make it easier, when I typed the text, I typed one elementary unit per line. So now it's easier. I click here on segment, then I choose the boundaries of each elementary discourse unit. Okay, but if I hadn't typed the text writing one unit per line, I could do the same. There's no problem. Okay. If you make a mistake and you make a wrong segmentation, you can just put the cursor over the wrong sign, then an X appears, you click, and then the sign is deleted. Okay. So after segmenting the text, we're going to this structure interface, which is where we actually make the analysis. So the analysis of this text is presented by Mann and Thompson in a paper they published in 1987, and I'm going to leave the reference in the description of the video too, together with the link for the download of this program of RSTTool. So according to their analysis, here we have unit 8 is a satellite to unit 7. So I must drag the mouse from 8 to 7. Okay. Then the software presents the relations, and the relation according to the analysis is elaboration. Okay. So 8 is a satellite to 7. Now I have to show that 7 is the nucleus. So I come here and click on add span. Okay. And then I click on 7, on unit 7, so that the vertical line appears, showing that this is the nucleus. Okay. Then 6 is also an elaboration satellite to 5. So I do the same. I drag from 6 to 5. Choose elaboration relation again. add span on 5 to show that this is the nucleus. Okay. 7 and 8 form a text span that is an elaboration satellite to 5 and 6. So I will drag from 7, 8 to 5, 6, and again elaboration relation. And then I click here on add span and show that 5 and 6, the text span formed by units 5 and 6 is the nucleus. Okay, so then the vertical line is shown here. Unit 4 is a purpose satellite to units 5 to 8. So I drag from 4 towards the direction of 5 to 8. Okay, and the relation here is purpose. I choose purpose and then add span to make the vertical line appear, showing that this is the nucleus. Well, the other part here we have elaboration again from 3 to 2, and 2 and 3 elaborate our satellites an elaboration satellite to 1. So I click here, choose elaboration, add span. This text does not have any multinuclear relation. So, but I'm going to show how we could annotate multinuclear relations. You come here to add multinuc, select add multinuc, click on the span that should be a multinuclear, which should hold the multinuclear relation. Okay, then you choose the multinuclear relation. Let's say that it's conjunction or lists. Okay, then we choose the other span or the other unit which holds the multinuclear relation and drag it. Okay, then the program asks if it's a multinuclear relation or a nuclear satellite relation. You choose multinuclear, and then you have here, okay, the multinuclear relation. Okay, but this is not the correct analysis. I did this just to show how the multinuclear, how we can annotate multinuclear relations. Okay, and I'm going to show now how to correct mistakes in the analysis. You choose here unlink, click on unlink, then the X, the cursor appears with an X, and then you click where you made the wrong analysis, which is what I'm doing here. Okay, then I choose link again, and I'm going to make the correct analysis now according to Mann and Thompson, which is the one in which the span formed by units 1 to 3 is a background satellite to units 4 to 8. Okay, so it's background relation, add span, so the vertical line appears showing that this is the nucleus. Okay, so now we have to save the analysis. So we come here, file, save RST. Okay, and it's going to save with the RS3 termination. It's RS3 format. Okay. Is it possible to open again this analysis or to make corrections afterwards? Yes, I'm going to close the program to show how we can do this. I'm going to open again the program. And now instead of choosing import text file, I will choose load RST file. Then I'm going to choose here, buckets in a basket, open, and it's here. Okay, so I hope this tutorial has helped people who are starting to use RST to learn to use this great tool, which helps a lot in the annotation of texts.